At Projecta, we have taken everything we learned about DC-DC chargers over the past 7 years, built upon the exceptional features that you loved in our flagship IDC25, and pushed the limits of what is possible in a DC-DC charger to incredible new heights. This is IDC25X, Projecta's brand new INTELLI-CHARGE DC to DC charger, a multi-chem 9 to 32 volt dual battery charger. This is the advanced and enhanced evolution of our feature-heavy and extremely popular IDC25. It works harder in the harshest conditions, delivers unwavering performance in even the most remote locations, keeps you connected and in control, and takes the best possible care of your battery. Suitable for four-wheel drive, RV and marine applications, IDC25X will charge any battery size and is ideal for battery systems up to 300 amp hours. This is the Projecta IDC25X, the only charger for down under, and this is the toughest DC-DC charger ever created. Saying this is the toughest DC-DC charger ever created is a massive call. Here's why we're completely confident to make such a big statement. The Projecta IDC25X is designed with an aluminium heatsink and is filled with a special thermal epoxy resin potting. These two inclusions draw the heat away from the PCB. Why is this so important? Well, as our extensive testing shows, even at an incredible ambient temperature of 75 degrees, the IDC25X is still outputting its maximum charge current of 25 amps. Even beyond 75 degrees, it will still continue charging all the way up to an incredible 90 degrees ambient temperature. If we look at other products on the market, our testing shows that even the most competitive DC-DC charger will begin dropping its current away at just 55 degrees, with most reducing by around 50% capacity. Let's put that into perspective. An engine bay can exceed 55 degrees Celsius very easily. All it takes is a 25-degree day in the sun with the engine running. The question you've got to ask yourself is, do you want a 13 amp charger or do you want a 25 amp charger? With maximum charge rate even in extreme temperatures, the IDC25X is the one true underbonnet DC-DC charger on the market. The IDC25X has also been designed and tested to ensure the highest possible ingress protection rating. Fully sealed against water and dust, this little beauty can not only be submerged to 3 meters of depth, it can also be pressure washed or even steam cleaned. Water crossings, dusty roads, or even a good steam clean after a long road trip. No matter the conditions, the IDC25X is completely protected. So if your car accidentally becomes a submarine, we might not be able to save the car, but what we can promise is that the IDC25X won't let you down. The IDC25X has also been designed and tested to ensure it meets the highest standards for vibration resistance. We tested it to the heavy vehicle vibration and shock standards. If you wanted to, you could mount this to the bull bar of a truck and it will withstand those immense vibrations. This gives you great peace of mind that you could mount this charger anywhere and it would not only survive, but thrive. Next, let's have a look at the reliability of the IDC25X. The IDC25X was designed, engineered and tested right here in the Projecta Australia labs. It uses the very best possible electronic components and design. As a result, the IDC25X is super efficient at converting input power into output power. With this setup, we've got an input of 28 amps at 13.5 volts, and the IDC25X is still maintaining an impressive 25 amps at 14.4 volts output. This means less stress heat within the unit, which puts less stress on the components, ensuring an extremely long product life. Internally, the high current connections are constructed with brass posts and crimped terminals instead of solder. This means better contacts and again, increased life and reliability. And for the ultimate reliability, we are proud to back up every purchase of an IDC25X with a 5-year warranty. This warranty is full refund or replacement. All Projecta products that charge a battery now have this incredible 5-year warranty, and the IDC25X is no exception. Right, so at this point, we've pretty comprehensively established that the IDC25X is the toughest DC-DC charger on the market, reliable in all climates. And we've established that if you're mounting your DC-DC charger in an engine bay, then the only charger that should be used is the Projecta IDC25X. What other features set it apart from the rest of the pack? Let's look at how IDC25X provides the best possible care for your battery. Projecta's 3 and 5-stage charging gives you the best profile to charge your lithium battery, as well as the older style lead-acid, AGM, gel and calcium batteries. Amplifying this incredible battery care is the fact that the IDC25X comes with an automatic temperature compensation function. This means the charger automatically changes the way it is charging the battery depending on the climate. This is important because at different temperatures, batteries need to be charged differently. Most chargers on the market either don't have temperature compensation or require user intervention, which most users generally don't do. Without temperature compensation, you risk significantly reducing your battery's life. Voltage drop compensation ensures correct charge voltage at the battery. Because IDC25X can be mounted anywhere, including under the bonnet, it's possible and likely to be mounted 1 to 2 meters away from the battery. This distance can cause significant voltage drop between the charger and the battery. IDC25X checks the charge voltage against the auxiliary battery voltage every 2 minutes, boosting the voltage if necessary to compensate. This ensures the perfect voltage for your battery's needs. Simultaneous charging on the unit allows input via solar and alternator at the same time. So if you're running solar panels, IDC25X will prioritize solar charging, with the alternator assisting when necessary to boost the charge up to 25 amps. Highly efficient MPPT solar charging ensures the best possible charge, even in the shade. When compared with IDC25, the improved solar algorithm on IDC25X is significantly more efficient, meaning more power in adverse light conditions. IDC25X allows up to 400 watts of solar. Let's talk about lithium wake-up mode. All lithium batteries have an inbuilt BMS, which will turn the battery off when it's low on charge. Once the BMS is off, the standard charger won't recognize that the battery's there. Some batteries even require a power supply mode to turn the BMS on. Not the IDC25X. Simply push the button on the unit to wake up the battery and you're good to go. But what about installation? The team here at Projecta has dedicated an incredible amount of time into making sure that the installation is much easier than the IDC25. IDC25X is designed to work with both smart and conventional alternators. And instead of needing to join thick battery cable together, IDC25X features nut and bolt termination directly on the unit, which is not only super simple, but also super secure. The unit comes with all the lugs, terminals and heat shrink you need to wire it up, all included in the box. And Projecta has the perfect fuse kit to suit. As you can see, this makes for a neat and easy installation, all concealed by the cover. Okay, now we get to the really cool stuff. The IDC25X has been designed as the first piece in the Projecta Internet of Things. When paired with the INTELLI-CHARGE display, the full potential of the IDC25X is unlocked. Essentially, this is a platform to monitor, control, and update your Projecta gear. The communication happens by a coding called LIN bus. The most important thing to know is that each component knows what all others are doing at all times, and they can be controlled either from your INTELLI-IQ or your smart device via Bluetooth. In the case of the IDC25X, the INTELLI-IQ allows for a number of functions. It provides easy, single-wire installation for super simple setup. You can then control and monitor things like your IDC25X start and auxiliary battery voltage, input and output current, programmable low-power disconnect, and more. It allows remote updates of both firmware and software with just a simple tap on a smart device, making the IDC25X truly future-proof. INTELLI-IQ allows for user-defined charging profiles, which means IDC25X can be compatible with any battery chemistry. The LIN communication allows up to 5 IDC25Xs to be run in parallel and all charge in unison. Although you could connect IDC25 in parallel, that generation of chargers didn't know what the other one was doing, and this puts the battery under a lot of stress. With IDC25X, once the LIN wire is connected, the two 25 amp chargers become one 50 amp unit, 3 25 amp becomes 75 amp, and so on. This means that if you want to scale your system, you can always add more power. This is another benefit of the INTELLI-IQ screen. Finally, if you want to control other devices like fridges, lights, compressors, even inverters, you can do so with the use of the Projecta smart relays. Simply add a relay to the circuit and run the LIN wire back to the terminal block and then wire one to your IDC25X. Each relay has a unique code. Once you rename the relay, you can turn the device on and off. Use of these smart relays means your IQ screen can control up to 14 devices. And finally, we've worked with the experts at Nava to include their new Ultima light bars into the IQ platform. So these market-leading lights can be controlled from your IQ screen without a relay. This is the future of power and accessory management, so keep an eye out for future products that will be incorporated onto this platform. IDC25X, Projecta's brand new INTELLI-CHARGE DC-to-DC charger, the toughest DC-DC charger ever made, which means it's the only charger for down under.